Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And I'm using my new lighting scheme right now to eliminate that glare here and to give it a little bit of a staccato kind of strobe look, which I kind of like. So I'll probably be doing that from now on. Because I do like the look of it. It may not be professional. It may not be the best quality picture, but you know what? It does kind of represent my style and my feel in some ways. So I'm letting that go. But this episode, okay, is dedicated to one of my very special subscribers and viewers. Oh, it just tickles me. It really makes me happy that I'm reaching. Now, my normal type of demographic is males between a certain age who likes rock and hard music and a certain type of genre and that. But I have one subscriber who's sweet, an older lady. In fact, she's 87 from what I was told, and awesome. I think that is awesome that she likes my channel. I know why she likes my channel, and I appreciate everything about her. So this episode is dedicated to Martha May. You know who you are, and yeah, I love you very much. You're awesome, and I'm glad you like my channel. I really do. So this is okay. Thinking of the older crowd, because my channel is mostly about music, right? So I was thinking now, when you have a senior, okay, a senior of that age, what would I present to them in music that I have in my collection, only what I have in my collection that excuse me, that I think they're going to like, that I would present to them and say, because I would not, there's a lot of my music I would not even come close to suggesting for someone of that age. They like. I made a little list of because I know what kind of music she's into. She's into Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman, early Elvis, Patsy Cline, as well as the Platters and the Coasters. So very respectable. I like pretty much everything that she just said there that she likes. So I like these as well. I do like some Elvis. I do like Beatles more than Elvis, but no, I completely understand. So here's some things in my collection that, and I could be wrong. Okay, I'm not 100% for sure, but I suspect that I think she would probably enjoy these and like these. So here's my presentation. So we're going to go with the first one. I think I have 14 things here, but it will suggest more maybe. So this is the one thing I know for sure. She must be a fan of the Fabulous Rat Pack because I am. There's such great stuff on that. Look at all those songs. 2 discs, all those great songs. And I can't really read that right now, so I'm not going to go really into it. But you could probably check that out. It's called the Fabulous Rat Pack, a 2 CD collector's edition, and it has color. They're all color coordinated to tell you who's singing on what song. Whose song is it really? So that's cool. Um, I would say that she's probably, if she likes those bands, those other bands, she might like Bobby Darin. I know I like this. There's some good stuff on this. I really love Dream Lover. I like Fly Me to the Moon is always kind of good. Does a good rendition of La Bamba. Has Mac the Knife on it. If I Were a Carpenter, Blue Monday. And yeah, it's really not a bad mix. I enjoyed this. Now I would suspect that a lady like Martha May would be into Cat Stevens. You know, I mean it's very folky. It's very mild and light, and I don't know. I would think that somebody like her would really enjoy a Cat Stevens. When I was growing up as a kid, he was the most he I had considered him the most wholesome artist that I grew up on in many respects. So that's why I have this album in particular. I have a couple of greatest hits that's really good too, but this is an actual studio album that I think she would appreciate. And another thing another style of a person I really like, and I'm sure that Martha May would like too, would be Lee Dorsey. Yeah, Lee Dorsey, and this is absolutely the best. I mean, I got it for the first track of Yaya because I really love that. I'm looking for my Yaya, waiting for my la la. You know, it's a good song, but the whole album, every track in it is solid. I really enjoy this, and I'm sure Martha May would enjoy this too. So that's why that is a high suggestion. Now, as I work my way through the CDs that I picked out that I think she would like, some of the stuff is going to get a little bit more and more modern as we come along. But I still think that they have a certain tone, a certain vibe to it, a certain calmness that she would appreciate. Now, I don't know. Would she be interested in interesting jazz music? Because I have these two tributes to Buddy Rich that was compiled by yeah, it was compiled by this is volume one, this is volume two, by Neil Peart of Rush. Now, has nothing to do with Rush whatsoever. It's just Neil Peart is a drummer, and he's a big fan of Buddy Rich. So these are all these other groups in that doing tribute to Buddy Rich songs. So I think that's kind of the in her wheelhouse that I think she would enjoy something like this too. But I'm just guessing. This is just my observation of what I think I have in my collection that she would probably like, or any kind of senior of her stature, you know. And I would also, and I presented this couple days ago, but I also think that she would like Suzanne Vega, and not necessarily the other albums, but these two in particular, I think she would probably even like this one a little bit better than this one. Because this one can start getting just a tiny bit more poppy and commercial. But this one is straight out folk all the way. And I think she would enjoy that. And speaking of female singers that I think she would enjoy, I don't know. She could probably an older lady like that could probably be an Anya fan. These are the two albums I have of Anya. I know there's more, but yeah, those are the ones I have, and I really do enjoy those. So yeah, so I think she would. I think this is again light and fluffy and a little bit more sensual and great for seniors. Because trying to avoid anything heavy, trying to avoid anything guitar based because older ladies like that probably are not into the rock and roll as much as although yeah, early Elvis, okay, yeah. So so I have an instrumentalist here. This is all, there's no lyrics whatsoever, maybe just a little tiny bit of background vocals of yayas and stuff like that. But this by Ry Cooder and Manuel Galvan, it's called Mambo Sinuedo, whatever. It's Spanish, but again, it's it's all instrumental stuff. It is so, again, light and fluffy and relaxing and chill. It's chill. And it really gives me the sensation of being at a Hawaiian luau. It has that flavor, and I think it would be perfect. Like I just played it. Not in fact. Wait, is it? Look, see, because I'm playing it right now. It's not even in there. Because I was just playing it before making this episode because I wanted to hear it, And I was thinking to myself too, again, when I was playing it, I was thinking of doing this episode. And I was like, wait, that would be perfect too. Like, yeah, I want to throw that into the lot because I think Martha May would really enjoy this and love this. Now, I am not necessarily a big fan of this group. I can tolerate it, some more than others, but this is the one album that I know of for a fact that it's my favorite album of theirs. And it's more of their lighter, fluffier, more sensual type of album. And I'm going to go with Coldplay's Ghost Stories. I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago where I called it Ghost. I forgot to put the stories part to it, but it's Ghost Stories. And I mean, this has Always in My Head, Magic, Ink, True Love, Midnight, Another Arm, Oceans, and a Sky Full of Stars. And I think this album in particular would be very, very friendly to the ears of a senior. Absolutely. So again, that's why I would probably recommend that for that I can would think that she would like. Now these last two, okay, this one here included, but the last two also one's old, one's from the '60s. I don't know if she would enjoy the entire thing, but I'm pretty sure she would enjoy the first part because this has three albums all put into one compilation, and I'm talking about the Dick Hyman Moongas with Mary Mayo singing. Now, again, I could be wrong, but I would think that somebody like Martha May could probably enjoy the first the first 12 songs. Not necessarily the eclectic the electric eclectic of Dick Hyman, not necessarily that album, but just the Moongas itself. Just not that I'm sorry, not this album, not the eclectics of not that album, but just the title album, the first 12 songs. I think she would enjoy this. I think it'd be something a little different. It'd be stimulating. So that's what I was, yeah, yeah, that for sure. And now the last one here I presented, I'm gonna present. I actually played this earlier, and again, it made me think of Martha May, and that this would be something I'm pretty sure she would like. Now, you guys know, okay, I've been getting into King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard lately, okay? I mean, there's some heavy stuff. They go really heavy. There's a paper mache dream balloon that's really great. Okay, that some of my older male friends are really getting into, like Larry Graves and my friend Robert. My friend Robert actually borrowed my paper mache dream balloon, and he's playing it for his woman right now, and yeah, and they're really liking it. She's in her early 70s. She's like 70 something. I forget her age exactly, but I do. Well, actually, to show you. Oh, where'd I put that? Right there. Okay. So I had presented this on my channel. This is again maybe not the French songs, but I think this is something again another album I didn't consider before that Martha May would probably really enjoy. It's only 20 minutes long, exactly 20 minutes long. It's a very short album, 6 songs, two French songs, but the rest are the English songs. Even if you don't understand the French, it's still a really nice and mellow. And I like this. I do actually enjoy this, and I think it's really well done and really well produced for what it is. And it's worth checking out. You can find it on Spotify and many places where this would probably be available. So I would check it out. But right now, as I know, Robert Cormier, who plays bass on this when they signed it, and Francine, okay, who is their his partner. Yeah, they're playing the paper mache dream balloon, and I'm sure she'll love it. And Martha may even like it, but I think she would like this one more. When I was listening to this, okay, this is called Sketches of Brunswick East, and it's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with a Mile High Club. This, out of all the King Gizzard albums I own, I think this is the most lightest, fluffiest, most easygoing. There's like in some of the songs you hear birds chirping in the background. It's like they're recording it outside, and you hear birds chirping. It's like this is like floating on a cloud or floating down a you know floating on a big inner tube tire and just relaxing and it's so chill. And this is why I think this is the last one I'm presenting. This is why I think Martha May, would really love this album. I think she would really love it because it is so chill and it's so like, yeah. So that's it. That's my, I can't think of anything else to present. So those ones there in particular are the ones that I would think that a senior female like Martha May would really enjoy. So that this, like I said, this is dedicated to her and anybody else who would like who loves that kind of music. Because everything in there I presented, I love it all. There's nothing in there I dislike whatsoever. So I'm going to let you go, and I love everybody out there. I love you all. Please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.